All right, President Trump's going to be taking on sanctuary cities. Actually, it's starting right away. So joining us now is the chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa. Senator Grassley, welcome. As always, sir, let's tackle this thing. You've got blue state mayors and governors saying they are sanctuary cities or sanctuary states. Therefore, neither ICE nor anybody from the federal government can come in, identify, and take out anybody and deport them. They're saying it doesn't apply because of sanctuary cities. As the incoming chair, actually as the chair now at Judiciary, what do you say, Senator Grassley?
Sanctuary cities are unconstitutional. One of the 18 powers of Congress is to pass laws dealing with immigration, and they would be violating another federal statute if those local people interfered with the enforcement of immigration law. So the Trump administration is doing exactly the right thing. People that enter the country illegally in violation of our laws, because you can't come here without our permission, they have a right to go get them, and particularly people that are on the terrorist watch list and people that have criminal records.
So essentially federal laws override these local laws. Is that fair?
Yes, it is.
I mean, we've cited a lot of them. One of them, Senator Grassley, 287G, part of the Immigration and Naturalization Act. Other people have cited that. I've talked about it with various lawyers. I don't understand how these blue state mayors and blue state governors don't understand that in plain English. They don't have a leg to stand on, is what I'm saying.
Is that the section of the code that encourages local law enforcement to work with immigration enforcement?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I got that section passed in the 1996 immigration law, but it rests upon an agreement being made between state and local government. And so it's got to be a mutual agreement. But that's still, if they don't have that mutual agreement, that still does not give them an opportunity not to cooperate with the enforcement of law.
Well, let me shift to another one. Schedule F, Mr. Trump is firing people who are involved in policy. They may not be Schedule Cs, they may not be undersecretaries or assistant secretaries, but down the ladder, if you're involved in policy and you disagree and serve at the president's leisure, you can be fired. He's already pushed people out of the Justice Department. Again, as head of the Judiciary Committee, sir, what do you make of that?
Well, first of all, every president, Republican or Democrat, has to abide by the law. I think the president is acting very much within the law because he established this before he left at the end of his first term. And if he hadn't been doing the right thing, Biden wouldn't have had to override and do away with what Trump tried to do in 2020 or 2019. So I think the president's doing it within the law. Now, I haven't read the law lately on this subject, so I don't know how far down the ladder he can go. But people that are involved with policy, if they're working for the commander-in-chief, if they're working for the chief executive officer of the United States government, and that right now is Trump, then they have to carry out those policies. If they don't, they shouldn't be part of. They shouldn't be in that position. In fact, they ought to take the initiative of asking for another position that isn't contrary to policy that maybe they think shouldn't be enforced. This is the president's attempt to make sure that what happened in 2017 to 2020, he had people buried in the bureaucracy that undercut every policy that he tried to make, and he's trying to make sure he delivers on the mandate of the election.
Thank you, Senator Grassley. We appreciate it, sir.